Number 10. Frank Lucas. This man was born in 1930 and was known as the drug kingpin. He constructed an international drug market with all his business expanding from New York to the southeast of Asia. He took up monopoly in drug marketing from the Italian mafia. He was mostly known for selling heroin. His brand Mean Machine has captured lots of drug users, by which he made a hefty profit. Number 9. George Jung. George Jung is one of the richest drug dealers and is well known for being portrayed by Johnny Depp in the movie Blow in 2001. He was a cocaine seller in the Medellin cartel and made lots of money by supplying cocaine to many parts of the United States. He has made $100 million at least and was known for living a luxurious life. He was caught coke smuggling by his cellmate Carlos Leder while he was in prison. In November 2014, he has been slated for release. Number 8. Rafael Caro Quintero. Mexican drug lord Rafael Caro Quintero is the oldest among his 4 brothers. He was primarily into the business of weed, but also sold cocaine and methamphetamine. He made plenty of dollars from this business. In the 1980s, he, along with his brothers, ingratiated with the local government and law enforcement to such an extent that they were able to operate and function with impunity. And the only reason why that could work is that they invested a large amount of money to improve the community for various financing activities like real estate and construction projects. However, this Mexican drug lord was still sentenced to jail for 40 years in 1985. Number 7. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross got in the crack cocaine business in the 1980s, and he was the cocaine supplier that led to the death of several millions of people in 1999, making piles of dollars out of it. He has been into drug selling since 19 years old. In fact, we can say he's the one who created this addiction in the Los Angeles area. His crack factory produced and sold drugs worth around $3 million every day. Number 6. Griselda Blanco. As a Colombian drug lord and the only female on the list, Griselda Blanco is the cocaine godmother and is one of the most dangerous and vicious drug lords of all time. She was a prolific smuggler who used to run the cocaine business in many places like Miami, Southern California, and New York. She was known for her shipping cocaine of 150 kilograms in 1975, the largest coke shipping ever. She has murdered more than 200 people while she was in this business. She was sent to prison in 1985 and later released in 2004. Number 5. Carlos Enrique Rivas. Here comes another Colombian drug lord on the list. Co-founder of the Medellin cartel, Rivas is the son of a German father and a Colombian mother. He used to do cocaine business, and he took control of a small island in the Bahamas from where he used to supply drugs to many places. He also commanded a huge drug smuggling ring. He used private planes for smuggling business. He was sentenced to life plus 135 years in 1987, but was offered testimony later in 1992, which makes his life sentence reduced to 55 years. Number 4. Gilberto Rodriguez Orejuela. Gilberto Orejuela is a Colombian drug lord. He has earned lots of money along with his brother by trafficking cocaine to the US during the 1990s. He runs the Orejuela's brothers drug business and is the largest supplier of cocaine to many countries, which makes him one of the most notorious and richest drug lords in history. He was convicted in September of 2006 for conspiracy in money laundering and was sentenced to 30 years in a federal prison. Number 3. Kon Saw. Also known as the drug lord of Myanmar, Kon Saw has been into this field ever since 1974 and spent 2 decades minting money from drug trafficking. He covers 3 regions, Laos, Thailand and Myanmar, and he makes money from this field like no other. He has also built the largest heroin empire in the world. He openly mocks the hypocrisy of American drug war and challenges the US government to purchase his opium. He, however, surrendered to the Myanmar authorities in 1996, and what happened to him later is known by little. Number 2. The Ochoa Brothers. As we know, Colombia is a big country in drug dealing. The three brothers, Jorge, Juan and Fabio, who were from the upper middle class and well educated too, were all in the line of drug selling and made a huge fortune. They are especially known in the drug selling business for their special teamwork. They were arrested in 1991 and were out of prison in 1996. In 1999, the youngest brother was arrested again and sentenced to jail for 30 years. Number 1. Dawood Ibrahim Cassar. This Indian crime and drug lord was linked to the political bombing that happened in Mumbai in 1993, which took the lives of more than 250 people. He was also linked to Osama bin Laden and an organization called the Goldman Sachs of Organized Crime. Besides his drug operation, he is also involved in counterfeiting, terrorism, film industry, financing and extortion works.